It's a color. I'm just gonna work on the colors. Like I'll get this one of these days. All right.
You know, in all of this, they say you don't. 10 years ago was I don't see color. Now color matters. And but like, that meme of it's two red buttons, and every time they have something different written on them, and so it's just the red button, right?
Yeah. I feel like I had to go pull out the handkerchief and just go, oh. Oh, by the way, we're live.
Oh, I see. We're doing it live.
We'll do it live. Before we give it start, we gotta drop people in.
Lancelot, launch!
What's up, Jid?
What's up, bro?
Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Hello, everyone, and welcome one and all to the Mechpit chat. I have here from the Hook Lancaster here to talk about the biggest news in Big Bot talk this week. With me this week is Jed Ravenworth and Punk Waddle. So, without further ado, Jed, how are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Riveting.
Yeah. Iron dragged me on the show today, so.
Yeah. Well, that's because there's one specific little bit of news that you and I have been talking about that kind of popped up today, and so I wanted to like, yeah. So I'm like, Jed, you're gonna be here for this. Like, I called you to specifically remind you.
He texted me on Discord, then calls me on my phone.
The boys need me on this one. I'm going.
Yeah, I was like, okay, and I was talking to somebody else at the same time, and they're like, "Do you need to go? Yeah, get your ass over to YouTube." Like, so
it's a hot zone.
Yeah.
How about you, Punkwad? How are you doing this week?
I'm doing pretty good. I did participate in an Easter egg hunt this weekend. There were no symbols on the eggs because they were just plastic eggs, and we were having fun with family. But it wasn't unsanctioned. It was just convenient, and it was fun to hang out with family, and it was good. And yeah. Now I'm back to the grind.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the nice thing. I mean, Easter is a good time to get together with a little bit of family, and we're not in the holiday season anymore, so it's a chance to kind of, remind yourself, oh yeah, I have this extended family. Like, I should probably go say hi to these people now and then.
And
yeah, I have to do that too.
The other thing, I have made ponderances about this, but just to remind you all that the Easter candy sales that are going on now through the end of but by Wednesday or Thursday, they'll probably be picked over.
Half price.
But up until like about Wednesday night, then begins the candy drought. Because through the summer months, you don't have any big holiday or any reason to have any specialized candy sales. Like, they'll give you 50 cents here and there trying to push sales, but you didn't know really specialized candy. So, guys, strap in, buckle down, and get ready for just normal candy for about 5 months until Halloween comes around, and then we'll be ready again.
Well, the thing is, though, in fact, if you actually go like the day before, like Saturday night before Easter, you already start to see the discount stickers kind of getting put out. So you can actually like game it just a little bit before.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
There are candy strategies to hoard up on all the best you can.
Oh yeah, I do that.
It's just, but now is the do or die time before it's all over.
Yeah, and you guys have months until my one of my least favorite holidays now, because bad things always happen on that day. 4th of July.
So,
well, I mean, 4th of July is great if you want Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the next one, right? It's 4th of July.
Wait.
Not quite. Memorial Day.
Hold on. I mean, there are a lot of fireworks there. I don't know if that's the topic you wanted to segue into just yet.
We got fireworks all the time out here where I'm at.
Was
there something else? I don't want to mix messages here. because I know Jed's here for something specific, and I don't know how you want to structure this. I'm just offering awkward.
Oh, like you always do. It's fine. It's okay.
Hey,
right, so
don't put this penguin in a corner. Don't pigeonhole me.
nobody puts penguin in a corner. Nobody.
I'm having the time of my life. Okay, sorry. We won't get struck because that was too offbeat.
Yeah.
Please continue, Ironcaster.
Real quick, let me say hello to people in the chat because folks are kind enough to say hi. So, Dave, you were here before the show started. Hello, welcome. It's a good to see you again. Mm-hmm. And of course, my good buddy Optimus Clyde. You know, the what was it? Which one of the Seekers? Optimus is a big fan of one of the 3 Seekers. It's Skywarp. Yeah, that's a Skywarp. He's got a big old collection of Skywarp. Okay. Punkwell will not be the type to be typecast. No, sorry.
No, we'll never do that. Just because he has a mohawk.
Yeah. I watched SLC Punk once and it changed my life.
That's an awesome movie, though.
So, I did have a little bit of news, and what's the best way to start the show? I mean, aside from saying hi to Amber. Howdy.
Hi, Amber.
So, Jed, getting into a little bit of the news, there's a couple series that I've gone and introduced you to over recent years. And one of those has been announced to have now gotten the international distribution.
Oh.
And that, sir, is Kamen Rider Geats.
Oh, we finally got it on there? Is it the whole series?
Yeah, this is the whole series. As of like an hour ago, it is now available on Tubi to watch.
Okay. So I'm going to have to go forward 4 episodes because I saw that one, I saw the treasure, and I saw the zombie hunt, but I think I didn't go to the other ones. So. But I can watch that now. That will be one of my dinner movie shows or something when I eat or something. So how many episodes was it?
I believe this ran for 50 episodes.
Okay.
Nice.
So, so I'll have a good chunk of stuff to watch now.
Yep. So for anyone who's unaware of this series, Kamen Rider Geats is, of course, the 2022 to 23 series for Kamen Rider, where it was a cross between Fortnite and Battle Royale.
And it was freaking awesome, the stuff I've seen. So
it got better and better. This has gone on to be one of my favorite shows out. You know, when everyone was moping about how bad the Rings of Power was when 7 Marvel films were
I know, right?
Awful.
There was me and Iron saying, "Hey, they got some good shit over here. Why don't you watch this?"
I think I remember you guys like I feel like you even might have mentioned it on a Foul Ball show or something back then.
I actually said it on the Cocktail Lounge. I brought Iron on one night, and then I said it on the Archivist channel, I think, one night too.
Okay. But yeah, I do remember you guys talking about that back then.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, the main character here, Geats, was a character I was using for like quite a while for my avatar. In fact, do I still have this? Oh yeah. Here we go. Let me boom.
Oh yeah.
Like this is going to be one of my favorite recent series, and this is one I want to see more people check out. And plus, with it being available on Tubi, the ability to check this out is next to nothing. It'll cost you nothing to watch. And if you do want to pay for it, you can, of course, go over to Shout Factory to then buy the Blu-ray box set like I intend to do.
Okay.
So, in other news, we, of course, just kind of go down my list real quick. We also had the announcement of the Hasbro and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover.
Oh. I remember this has been talked about before, right? This isn't the first time it's been mentioned, right?
Right. There was some rumors a while back of a collaboration that had been announced. We knew it was I think collaboration codename Renaissance, which everyone speculated was going to be the Turtles.
Right,
And
right.
it looks like we've largely gotten just that.
Yeah.
And this is because they talked about the Ghostbusters, and they talked about a few of the other ones that were vehicles turning into the character, and
Where's
feel like
Donatello?
I've seen a mock-up of this maybe a while ago, or like a production model, but this is the official.
Yeah, this is effectively like the official designs that we're seeing.
Go down. I want to see
And-
Don. That's Leo.
We'll get there.
Oh.
But I mean, look, the fact that it is the 80s cartoon turtle van.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Nice.
The 80s, 90s one, yeah.
No, that's the good stuff.
That's a good sign. That's a very good sign.
Well, they know it's gonna sell, and the nostalgia.
It's not that I'm not trying to rip on it. It's not that Nickelodeon shit that they keep changing all the time. Sorry, I have a bone to pick with Nickelodeon on that. So, yeah.
Well, the thing is, by and large, with Hasbro sort of realizes that their money is in the collector's market. The adult collectors are the ones buying the toys now.
Yeah,
and with them being in the dire straits they are, having lost $1 billion last quarter.
Yeah.
They need to come up with some smart designs.
Well, did not to go off to topic right here, but recently somebody did a new cover of Spider-Man with the Mary Jane cover, and it was Peter in her lap and the kids there. Do you know how much hype got put around that? Everybody was like, "Oh my god, yes, it's what we've been wanting to see."
Yeah.
I think that might be a variant cover that they might be doing a throwback.
Yeah.
But yes, as you can see here, this is going to be, you're going to be able to do all four of the turtles with this.
There's Raph, there's Leo, there's Dawn to the side, and there's Raph up there.
Mike's jumping.
Mm-hmm. So it means you're going to have to get four of them.
Is there a close-up of Dawn? I want to see it.
Yep. Yeah, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
That's right.
But wait, there's more.
I always thought those were the weirdest weapons in the 90s toys, and I know they're kind of
the size? The size?
But his size actually looked a little bit different. All the turtles had that weird daggery thing.
Not Don's bow staff.
There were a few weapons that they all had, and it was just like, what is this? What Asian weapon is this?
And so,
well, we got space in the runner. We'll just add some weird design in here. We'll just say it's a Chinese weapon.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the one with like the hook and the sword sort of thing. I've seen them in real life. They're real actual weapons.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually used
but you never saw them in the cartoon. They just added them into because we have a runner. We can put more weapons on.
There's Don.
Yep.
Nice.
That doesn't look bad.
So a couple of things to point out about this is it looks like the bandana is a separate piece that you'll be able to take off. I think it's the bandana and the top of the head. So you can take that off and you can go ahead and swap that out.
Yeah, I was looking at that right there.
As well as the belt is actually changeable. So you can go ahead and make it Donnie. You can make it Raph. You can make it Mike or Leo.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
There's Mikey.
Yep. And it wouldn't be a Hasbro photo if it didn't have just a little bit of mistransformation from the looks of things, because it looks like this little heel here should be folded back for extending his foot stance.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, nice little thing is that this is not just a little pre-molded piece of plastic to fast simulate nunchucks. These are actually little plastic chains.
Yeah.
And then of course there he is with the helmet gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the ability to see the front of the van as a shield.
Also cool.
Also, little touch in here. You can see that the nunchucks are kind of tucked up under the little shoulder guards, and the swords are kind of up on his back.
Oh yeah,
and the size at his side.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
So it's a great little detail to see that all that gets to be stored away when you want it, and then finally, it looks like it should all hopefully, fingers crossed, neatly tuck away so that you don't have just extra weapons stuck to the side of it.
Right.
Oh, you can tuck them like had the Transformers had some of those parts where you can just stick them in there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Also, a little detail. I'm assuming the little green sewer grate is removable because up here on the shield it's missing.
Oh, look, it's missing right there.
So that's either going to be it's intentionally removable, or they just forgot to glue it in place. 50-50.
Yeah, that's true. We'll find out soon enough. Mystery.
And look how neat that back is.
Where's DJ Ronnie G? We're checking out Turtle's backsides.
I know, right? Like that looks pretty fucking good, man.
It does.
The minute I saw this, I had to go tag Tom in it.
Like it's clean. So,
did you guys ever get into or look at the? I know you, Jed, you had an issue with Nickelodeon, but it was Nickelodeon like Hot Boy or something. The Ninja Turtle Mecha like diecast figure.
Yeah, I did.
I might have Leonardo and Michelangelo in the other room. I didn't like Raph because he had those extendable arms. It just didn't feel like Raph. I don't know. We'll see if I get any more. They're expensive. Yeah. I see what you mean there.
So here's what I was saying about the accessories this comes with. It's going to be our 4 little swappable headpieces. We have the 4 weapons.
That's really cool.
Oh, I know. I like how the size are like right there.
Yeah.
The size, and then you got the bow, and it kind of got like lightsaber. Go up a little bit if you can. That on Mikey's chucks, that looks like a lightsaber hilt right there.
It does.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it looks like the hilt with the lightsaber where you got it right there, and then you got the nunchuck parts right there. That's freaking awesome.
Hey, I'm gonna scroll back up. I'm gonna go to the top here real quick because I don't think I saw a price mentioned anywhere. This will not be retail exclusive. We found online most likely. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm gonna say $65 to $85.
Probably.
I will say 75 to 100.
If we can keep it at like under 75, if it's $70, like the price of a brand new Xbox video game.
Is it die-cast?
Any video game. Yeah.
Any sort of like if it's just plastic.
There looks like a lot of plastic in there, so that should keep the price down. But you gotta have the metal parts in there to transform it and stuff. So you can't just be entirely plastic.
There's a lot of metal pins kind of throughout it.
Yeah, I noticed that. So
that does bring up some concerns over Hasbro's quality control issues as of late. They have had a few decent Transformers. I've gotten a couple of the G.I. Joe figures, which I thought were absolutely phenomenal. Like the Lady Jane I got is, I think, one of my favorite action figures I've gotten in recent years. But then I picked up some of the Dungeons and Dragons figures, and those were hot garbage. I think I threw it away after I got it from Ollie's for $5. That's
saying a lot. And also there's some of those lines that I feel like were hot garbage throwaway, the Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, they've been dragging through some of those IPs through the mud, and it felt like somewhere between a cash grab and a just out of touch something.
So far we don't have a ton of details on the size and scale, but I'm going to assume, and I'm shot in the dark, I'm gonna say he'll be about 8 inches tall. So maybe we're looking at like leader class size.
Yeah.
But there was one other little bit of news involving Transformers that came out alongside this of another collaboration.
Oh.
And that's Kit.
Yeah. That's right. And what was his code name?
Let's see. This is Transformers Knight Rider collaboration. I don't think it was quite announced there.
Because I just remember, I remember there was some speculation on when they had this code name pop up, and they were thinking it might be Knight Rider, and I can't remember what it was called. But anyway,
so we do know this is going to retail for $50. So this is going to kind of keep that price down at a more acceptable level.
Okay,
that does look like Knight Rider, bro.
Yeah,
depending on it, and I would say that $50 will warrant itself, depending on how elaborate the transformation is. How much are we gonna get into this? Is he gonna turn into like a leather jacket looking badass David Hasselhoff? Because I tell you, like, I wasn't a big fan of Knight Rider. I own it, and I might have to bust it out. If we get David Hasselhoff, hell, throw in a little cheeseburger while we're at it, and I'm all over this.
Yeah. Don't give it a red swimsuit.
Oh.
Dude, so and he's like has a run motion. That'd be
All right, I guess we shouldn't mix our metaphors.
This will be slated for release date August 1st, so we've got that to look forward to this summer. So we'll be touching back on this then. And then, because of course there's still more news here, we're still going through this. We also have a listing.
But wait, there's more.
We also have a listing for an upcoming Star Wars collaboration, but all we have is a product number.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So which wouldn't be the first time Star Wars and transforming Star Wars vehicles has been done, because there was they've done that before, and I think just because it's the only successful thing they have, I think we're going to see the Mandalorian and his original ship. I think that would probably be a good one to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's see, before we kind of go into the one other last major story. Well, I still have two things here to do. Just as a little fun aside here.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys feel about the English language?
Well, it's been butchered the last 10 years. So
I mean, it's what I know. I mean, yeah, compared to other languages, or like in and of itself.
But you know how we sort of borrow words from other languages often?
Oh, yeah, and certain phrases like a McJob or things like that slowly get put into circulation, if you will.
Or when they call a hot dog a glizzy or whatever that bullshit is.
I don't want to know what you're talking about. I'm not hip to be square. I don't know what you're doing.
Or there's also the German phrase about the misfortune, the Schadenfreude. The satisfaction from the misfortune of others.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the Oxford English Dictionary has taken notice of the popularity of Japanese as of lately, especially through the likes of anime and manga.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got a whole new slew of Japanese words being added to the English dictionary.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
I mean, are we changing their definition?
So, a few of these such words include words like hibachi, hibachi, tonkatsu, which I'm going to do this on the fly because I totally don't plan these things out in advance.
Hey, see, this is Me and him had always done this ever since we started YouTube. We don't plan shit out after
So-
time.
Trade secrets. What?
Yeah.
In this example, hibachi is a portable cooking apparatus similar to a small barbecue. Also a hot steel plate which forms at the center of the table in a Japanese restaurant, a restaurant featuring such hot plate. Also, as a mass noun, Japanese or Japanese style grilled food, frequently as a modifier. We fired up the hibachi table for a round of ribeye. Breton is a great cook, but sheesh, am I tired of seeing protein on a skewer cooked on a hibachi from him. Kim went to work at a hibachi, a Japanese grill, where she served the predominantly white clientele in a kimono. These are all examples that are on the Oxford Dictionary website.
This hurts a little bit.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, like, yeah. I'll keep going. I have some thoughts, but I'll work on making them make sense.
Okay, so, but for our purposes, we're a little more interested in the arts and media. And of those, there's a couple notable examples, such as isekai.
Oh,
Isekai is now in the Oxford Dictionary.
that is awesome.
But because Truck-kun is so notorious that he has his own definition. Okay, that's awkward.
What?
Talk about Truck-kun and people just get isekai'd in here.
Yeah.
Lancelot, launch!
Yeah. Look who shows up when you say that.
Hey guys.
Hey, Snacks.
Hey, Truck-kun. I mean, Snacks.
Oh, Truck-kun. Oh, did I just isekai'd into Optimus Prime? What's going on?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, that's basically, you just summed up what we've been talking about in the stream in like one sentence.
So I was just kind of going over a few of the words from the new additions to the Oxford Dictionary because, well, they decided to add isekai.
Yep.
And because it pertains to my channel, tokusatsu.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Tokusatsu. Go!
Yep. So now you find people out there who've discovered that Kamen Rider Geats is now available on Tubi. You now get to find out the definition of tokusatsu, of which it is.
Which is
A genre-
awesome.
A genre of Japanese film or television entertainment characterized by the use of practical special effects, usually featuring giant monsters, transforming robots, and masked and costumed superheroes.
Yep.
And we're all better for it.
Yep. Think Super Sentai. Think Power Rangers.
Super Sentai was Power Rangers before Power Rangers existed.
I know.
Well, I was just telling the people in the audience that didn't know. So, yeah.
Okay.
We all four of us know that. So.
You don't know me. You keep trying to pigeonhole me and tell me who I am. I'm a punk and I do what I want.
No, we penguin hold you. We don't pigeonhole you.
You better not puppet hole me.
Hey. This ain't the puppet nightclub.
Yeah, this is not the puppet. This is not a puppet hole.
It's a puppet hole. Yeah.
So,
Sorry, I didn't
guys,
mean to say something so vile on stream.
Okay.
so guys, we did have one little bit of sad news this week.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I know. And they did it on my birthday too.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those unaware, the Yokohama Gundam statue has seen its last days and was unfortunately shut down. But
Yeah, that sucks.
they set her off with a nice little service.
Oh.
Yeah, that sucks. Did they say what the reason was?
Well, it was always
Yeah.
intended to only be a temporary thing. It was never going to be a permanent fixture.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That
Plus,
should
plus
have
you
been.
plus you figure with all the moving parts in it, it's gonna have to it's gonna have to be taken down and repaired, and
Yeah,
they'll no
reservice.
doubt
Yeah.
put something else up in its place.
Yeah, we need a good mechanic.
Yeah, like it sucks they couldn't stay up longer.
Yeah,
I
apparently
had a
they
buddy
couldn't
that
get-
went out. Sorry.
Oh,
Fire.
oh, I was gonna say they couldn't get the chick from Bravern.
Yeah.
That's true.
I had a friend that actually went out there to go see it and took pictures of it and stuff. So, and yeah, it like he freaked out when he saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of wanted to see it, but you know how
Yeah.
it's hard
He
to
goes-
get out there in Japan and just
Yeah.
in general.
The day he told me, he goes, "Dude, I'm gonna go see the Gundam." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here!" He's like, "No, I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna have a picture right in front of it. I am gonna stream it even." I mean, he's like, "Bro, okay."
You know,
Mm.
I did find it interesting that it's not an official RX 78-2. It is its own variant version.
yeah, that's on par with Bandai. Just like, oh yeah, we'll make it a different one.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got to make a new mold. We gotta sell new kits.
mhm,
Yep.
obviously. Yeah, well, it's not like we don't get a new version of the RX 78.
Yeah, it's
every year,
and gonna make it exclusive. If you visit the freaking if you visit the Gundam factory, you can go buy the special version of it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
When it was first announced that the city of Yokohama would be getting not only a life-size statue of a Gundam, but a life-size statue of the giant anime mecha that could move, it was almost hard to believe. Within the anime, the regional Gundam stands 18 meters tall, and awesome as it looks on screen, it was tough to picture something so huge moving in the world. But the dreamers, designers, and engineers delivered on their promise. In December of 2020, Gundam Factory Yokohama opened in the Bayside City, the city half an hour south of Tokyo. In addition to the moving Gundam, the facility also contained a museum chronicling its construction, green cafe, and of course, gift shop. Over the next few years, Gundam Factory Yokohama became a pilgrimage point for fans of the franchise from all around the world. But sadly, this past Sunday was its final day. But if Yokohama was going to have to say goodbye to Gundam, it was going to say goodbye in style.
Bro.
wow.
Oh, fireworks!
Yep, they did a whole fireworks show for this, and just to show off, just get a couple decent shots here. They had like fireworks, they had drones up in the sky showing off. So we got the red comet.
Yeah,
zooming at
I
us.
was about to say, is that a Zaku freaking
Oh, that's yeah.
That's cool.
That would have been awesome to be.
Wow, really cool.
And of course, the man, the myth, the legend himself
Mhm,
had to show up.
Oh, of course.
obviously.
Mhm.
Mr. Kill 'em all Tomino himself. Ordinarily, Gundam Factory Yokohama's Gundam has a variety of short programs throughout the day in which the robot's movement are accomplished by lights and voice performances. For this very last show, there was an extended program featuring a number of Gundam franchise theme songs, plus a drone show crafting art of the anime's robots and characters in the night sky.
That's
Oh,
And
so
there-
those were drones that were making the red comet?
Yeah.
They were.
That's badass.
yeah.
Including in here. I'm gonna blow this up here.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, sweet. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little emotional when I saw this. Just seeing, that iconic, shot of the Gundam shooting into the sky. It touched me a little bit. Just seeing how this this little, this cartoon from 40 years ago has gone and just gone on to become such a Goliath, a juggernaut of a franchise larger than the big robots themselves.
Yeah.
And that people from all around the world are going to come to gather together just to celebrate their love of this franchise.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's the stuff. Well,
that's
Jen?
right, R2D2.
Yeah, that was
so
me. Everybody that streams with me knows that was me. So.
I'm like, I was having a little moment there. I was like, I was gonna say be sad, but no.
Well, R2
wanted to stop it.
He's like, no, how dare you? No. We gotta be all excited and sad about Star Wars. And like, oh no.
It's just, it's like, he didn't have a Haro bot, so it's okay.
I mean, they both have their place. I mean,
yeah. Haro.
So I didn't get it as quite a good photo of these, but we also have some of our many characters from the series showing up in the night sky, including Suletta and our heroines from The Witch from Mercury.
Yeah.
Lesbians in sky.
You can ship that to the moon if you want to.
Lesbians in the sky. Take a look. It's in the sky. The space lesbians.
War crimes.
Yeah.
Be gay, do crime.
It's Mama Char clone.
I got all my sisters with me.
Yeah.
We are family.
I will say, in Witch from Mercury, Mama Charclone is my favorite character, just because she's so diabolical.
She's pretty dark. I still haven't finished it, but yeah, she's dark.
And of course, we also had to have Amuro and Char up there.
They look a little close.
Yeah, this isn't Bravern.
I was about to say. Oh, Punkwell, good job. You beat me to the punch.
I was waiting for that. I was like, you don't say it.
All right, I'll have to clip this. Snacks thinks I can tell jokes now.
Sometimes you can.
Oh, no.
Sometimes you can. I've seen you tell jokes. You come out of nowhere.
I've got situational comedy.
He's getting better. He's getting much better.
Yeah.
No, I it's like Piper said. I tell jokes. I just don't explain them. You can catch them if you want to. It's not all lowbrow hanging. fruit.
He's done it on the Roadhouse and the fucking cocktail lounge. So.
There you go. Oh wow, what's that?
That's cool.
So, because we are of course in the year of Seed, we of course have the Seed Gundam up in the sky as well.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Freedom.
It does look like the Gundam Freedom.
Yeah.
I was about to say just because of the back wings.
Yeah.
Very pointy. Like the Freedom that would have.
And then of course the show ended off with the grand finale. Fireworks going crazy. And we had our drones in the background. Thank you, Yokohama.
That's awesome.
With the Gundam.
Yeah, thank you, Yokohama.
Gundam.
Yeah, thank you, man.
No, it's okay. We'll have another cool one built soon. Or not.
Yeah.
They need to do a Transformer now. Seriously.
That was yesterday. Today is for Gundam.
Huge ass Optimus Prime. Yeah.
Today's Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like they have giant, talking Transformers at freaking,
Oh, wait.
Universal?
Yeah, Universal. They already have that, but,
No. We need to make a Transformer Optimus Prime as big as that Gundam is. That'd be awesome.
Oh, okay.
So, someone did a time lapse here.
Okay.
And I thought, this would be good to show off real quick.
Okay.
Bro. That's awesome.
Oh, we gotta have
It's really, really cool.
Freedom Gundam. Gotta have our characters. So many of this.
So good. Yeah.
Dude,
45.
David did bring up a point right there.
Oh,
Look at that's awesome. David did bring up that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
is there one? Wait, is there
Yeah.
actually Optus?
Yeah,
I didn't know
there,
that.
There is. It's awesome. I've seen it.
I gotta look this up later. Huh.
That right there is awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, with any luck, we'll be able to see a new Gundam put up here in no time at all.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I made a joke, or I think it was Nerd Portal made a comment about it. I was like, so what do you have next? The new Gundam? He's like, well, technically it should be the MK2.
No.
It's like, that's cold. Okay, you got a point. I mean, I should never challenge. I unintentionally challenge or intentionally challenge Nerd Portal on factoids and yeah, he's done his research.
Yeah. Some people know that. Some people are encyclopedias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But-
then somebody else was like, where do you have a new Gundam? I was like, no, not the Chinese version.
We already have a Mom. Can we get a Gundam? You already have a Gundam at home. The Gundam at
Gundam
home.
at home. Yeah, right.
So that by and large is kind of the gist of the news of the mech stuff that happened this week.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Did we talk about the last episode of Bravern yet, or did I miss that bit?
We have not yet.
We're waiting for
okay.
you.
Okay. You guys are so nice. Yes, I'm tired. I just got home.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a pretty good news cycle. I mean, we've got some new stuff on the horizon. Always fun to see the toy people making toys that we're actually interested in buying again.
Yes.
And so that turtle thing is really cool, and I'm looking forward to being able to see the toys in their packaging. Like I even saw some GI Joes today at GameStop that actually had the clear plastic wrap in front of them, so I could actually see the figure. So I was excited about that.
Yeah, that was a big change that they've brought back the plastic. They've finally brought back plastic for the packaging because I think it was just a matter of so many people complained about it for quality control issues that they've been able to go ahead and get us back on that.
Well, I mean, I know I made the joke in our channel, the chat about like, saving the environment because you have this very large plastic toy with all the paints and all the colors, but it's saving the environment by one clear plastic piece.
For the environment. Don't worry about the fact that it's all plastic.
Yeah, these toys will eventually deteriorate and go in a landfill one day too, if you, depending on who you let play with them.
I mean, recycle, people. How about that?
No,
What is this? What is this recycle?
No, guys. I think the Pharaohs had it right. I want to go get buried with all my shit.
True. I gotta get to build all my Gundam because that's gonna be an awesome army I can, take into my tomb with me.
Yes, unfortunately, all your Gundams are still going to be in their boxes.
Oh.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
There you sit in your house full of unbuilt robots.
No.
Yes. Oh, no, we gotta get you nipping the nagging soon there, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
So that seems like a good little transition here. So we didn't get a chance to talk last week or this past week, but we did wrap up Brave Bang Bravern.
Brave, bang, Bravern!
Which was the best and gayest super robot series since the last one.
Yes.
Oh, since the Witcher Mercury.
It was it gay? Yes, but it was not yaoi. It was not yaoi, which is great.
It was the best bromance. I mean, let's just face it. The sitting around the campfire talking about how humanity prepares for battles, and then that moment where the fire is starting to be warm and die down, just those beautiful soft embers, and just you got to tell the person next to you that you love them, and then Lulu shows up and it's weird
and she cocksblocks you.
Yep. I was craving some lobster. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it looked really
Which
good.
That beach sequence brought up so many questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was like an insert because they needed either a beach or a hot springs episode. So it's like, oh, we're about to end it. We don't have a beach or a hot springs episode. Let's just cram it right in here. There we go.
Well, like the fact that we could just apparently shove food inside the little inside the chest hole of Superbia.
Yeah.
And he eats it and he gets all the umami.
Yeah.
Umami!
And then Bravern. Ha 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 ha. I don't eat.
What?
What?
Oh, yeah.
And then they just cut away. It's like...
Even this late in the series, I feel like I should be surprised. I feel like I shouldn't be surprised, but I am. Because you gotta remember, from the very first episode, we had just the introduction of Bravern himself was the big shock. Yeah. And then he's going into battle with his own theme song playing, and Isami's in the cockpit. Like, why do I hear music? Where's that coming from?
I didn't get his name on the radar.
Oh yeah, how did he get his name on the radar? That was hilarious.
How do you know about the abyss?
Yeah, or when he had his own back screen.
Yeah. Oh
God, this has been one of the best shows. This was like the surprise hit of the season, and
I mean,
as unique it was, it hits way too many cliches, and I love it for that.
Oh, it's like they knew exactly that this is the most self-aware, just parody of everything, but it's such an honest. The characters are unaware. The characters, everything is so straight-faced. Take it just as it is.
Yeah, there's no fourth wall breaking. It's just a broken fourth wall.
Yeah, it's like everybody knows it. You just don't call it out.
Exactly.
The fourth wall's broken. I know the fourth wall's broken. You know the fourth wall's broken. You know that I know the fourth wall's broken. And yet I continue to act as though the fourth wall is not in fact broken.
Exactly. Everyone acts like the fourth wall is still up, even though it is completely broken.
And nobody plays to the camera like Zach,
Yeah.
Say blah. But everybody's playing to the camera. It's a beautiful thing, and for somebody that respects the fourth wall as much as I do, it was a beautiful series.
Yeah.
Much respect.
I mean, it's like, what's the cliche of all the bad guys were actually part and parcel of being representative of the 7 deadly sins? I was like, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I was like, how many animes do that? Like nearly all of them.
All of them. Hey, there's literally an anime called The 7 Deadly Sins.
There is literally yep. We got Full Metal Alchemist. We got a couple other shonens. The same thing.
Yeah.
Let me grab my notes here because the last episode I didn't take any notes on, but around episode 8, I was like, wait, are they doing I was starting to pick it up, like, are they doing a 7 deadly sins thing? Because they're like, here's Vanitas, Pessimist. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yep.
I know what you're doing.
I hadn't caught on that quick because I was just immersed in the interaction.
And Superbia is Pride. I was like, of course he's Pride.
Yeah, that makes sense. No. I would face you in my own time.
Yeah.
Time is not right. You can't call me uncle. Okay, you can call me uncle.
All right. Uncle is a good thing to be called. Okay, you can call me uncle.
Big softy.
You're right. Yep,
Johnny's
and then
big booty.
yep, and there was a wish granted. It was. There was a wish granted.
Yeah.
David talks about a wish being granted.
I mean, Superbia did want to fight with Bravern.
That was hilarious. That whole thing was hilarious.
And then he becomes a sword.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I did like that though. Like they just like, we're gonna fight now. Okay, and they're like, huh? We're in the middle of this thing, and then it was all fun and games until it wasn't.
Yeah. Bump.
I do think the cliches, the fire, the beach, the whole like, it was just it wasn't a bottleneck or a recap episode, but you got all the feelings, and you just was kind of happy, pause, calm before the storm. And then they did a really good job of just making you feel happy and settled. And then they went and did that to you. And then it's like, and next episode, what?
Yeah, that was a heck of an ending though for that episode 11, where you have the heroes defeated, and you're like, oh god, how are we gonna get out of this?
Right, because you know, go ahead, sorry.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, it's like, oh no, like what more could we do? Like we've already seen the big super combo,
right? We've seen that Lulu came back from the future to prevent this, and everything's all like, everything's good, everything happy, everything's just fun. They're goofing around, they're like happy and respect, and then all of a sudden reality comes back. And even in that trope, even of that like surreal to like something like the harsh reality, they did that so well.
Yeah.
I was expecting us to see by the end of this that Bravern and Superbia were going to fuse, that we were going to see a combination of them two together in a, like, you know, hey, once the bodies are getting kind of slapped together and we're seeing like some sort of big fusion that way.
Yeah.
But apparently not. Oh.
No.
Oh,
no.
My voice.
We did. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could talk spoilers, right?
Yeah, we can talk spoilers.
Yeah, it's fine. Jed has stepped away, so we're not ruining for him. But
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I was gonna go because food came. So
okay.
Yeah, food is important. Food is important.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys later. I don't know. Talk to you in the back.
Yep.
Have a good one.
See you guys.
Good to see you. Okay.
Right.
So like, yeah. So like, you know, the whole thing of, wait, this wasn't supposed to happen. This is why she came back. And then the episode starts, and, you know, Asami is just like broken. He does that kind of maniacal laughter. Lulu's like, what happened? This is what I came to prevent this. How could this be? And then we get the double homage to God Gundam. You caught that, right? When they glow gold.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. Mm-hmm.
Like when he goes full power and he just turns completely gold. I was like,
Yep.
that's G Gundam. That's that whole thing, that trope. And not just them, but I was like, and they did it twice. I was like, oh, this is nice. This
I mean,
is fun.
the trope of the golden power up, like yes, G Gundam did it.
Yeah, I know it's not just G
The
Gundam.
Dragon Ball Z's do it.
Mhm.
Sonic the Hedgehog does it. You know, the glowing gold is a
Right.
you know.
It just, but being a mecha,
Yes.
and then the fact that he grew like 15 sizes too big.
Yes.
He's bigger now. What?
Well, I mean, also speaking of Dragon Ball, we did get that little like spirit bomb, like everyone put their bravery into Bravern.
Yeah. Believe in Bravern.
Yeah, believe in Bravern as we fire ordnance. All our ordnance. Another strafing run. Let's go, pilots.
Yeah.
Sorry, Captain. We're gonna make another strafing run. We're gonna shoot her in the face.
Oh, Roger that. Fox 1. Also, Lieutenant Io. All my power for you. Go.
Captain, I'm gonna shoot her in the dick. She doesn't have a dick. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, she could be a transformer.
True.
Oh,
It's funny because that was the clip. Yes. It's true. It's true. They were firing all their ordnance, and they were like, "Go, Lieutenant!
Yeah.
We believe in you. Fire more missiles."
And they're all just standing there like, yeah, we believe.
Yeah, no, they weren't just like being like idle and just like the cheer squad. No, they were actually like coming in and firing.
yeah.
I love that bit. That was great. I was like, oh yes, useful cheer support team actually laying down suppressant fire. Yay!
Hey, they were the Bravern squad, right?
They were the
They were the
Bravern
Bravern
squad.
Knights.
Yes, the Bravern Knights. Yes.
Sorry. See, yeah. Oh, by the way, last Wednesday, I forget what movie quote I was quoting, but I butchered the quote like I usually do in Culture. Casino called me out on it. He's like,
Oh no.
"No," and I said, yeah, this is why I don't do movie reviews, and he actually laughed pretty hard on that one, I think.
Now, to be fair, Bravern Knight is their squadron name.
Yeah.
So to say they're the Bravern Knights squad is the most accurate.
Redundancy? Okay.
Yeah. Because they're a bunch of not mobile suits, but like, iron. I don't know. They're ships. They're technically, vehicles. So you would call them a squadron. So Braver Knights.
So the series ends with like Bravern and Superbia like fading away. They've done their job. But before everything's said and done, we get Smith back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there was a wish granted.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not like all of them were saying, "I want my wish granted."
Right.
Got it. So overall, what did you think of this series?
Not
Next.
everybody speak at once.
Oh, okay.
We'll let you
Like
go
on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 9.9.8. Gosh, almost a perfect 10. Like it's in high contender for enemy of the year, like straight up. Like there's so much to like unpack in the episodes and analyze. It says so much in so little episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So much and so little. I love it.
like
I do feel like that. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's what they say, it's what they don't say. It's a huge homage to Mecha, Super Robot, a lot of 80s tropes to current day tropes. A lot of just, it's all put in there, but so eloquently that it's not, nothing is forced. It's just like, oh, we're doing this. Hey, and it'd be funny if this happened. And it's just like, there's nothing about it that it just feels like they're trying too hard. It just, it all fits well. It's like they really knew what they were trying to do and they executed it very well.
Yeah.
I will say this has been a fantastic series. There were moments where I would have liked to have seen a little more time spent. Like I really liked some of the stuff early on, like for example the boxing episode where we got to see the kind of the frustrations of these two played out. I would have almost liked to have seen a little more at early on with moments where like Isami is being basically forced to be this hero, but he's at the end of the day he's like, I'm not that hero, which we saw in the last episode, but I would have liked to see that explored, to have seen that kind of been addressed.
Mm-hmm.
I still think this is a 9 out of 10. I absolutely adore this series. This is probably one of, right now, my favorite series of the year.
Yeah.
I have got to get a model kit for this thing when it comes out next year.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
this might, the tone of this, of just like obstacles, overcoming obstacles, it's not as absurd. Well, it is absurd, but it's like we said, like it's absurd, but it's so self-aware and not calling it out. Like Gurren Lagann is absurd and just bigger robots, better, silly stuff. This is more of a not serious tone, but it's a more, I don't know what the right word for it is.
Fun?
Yeah, it's fun, but it's like the characters are taking themselves seriously.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's subsequently serious at times. You're right.
yeah, and there are. I was gonna say there are moments where the characters. It's not like you need the death of a main character in Gurren Lagann to feel any sense of like sadness or like discomfort of, oh, this is all fun and games. No, there's these real moments, like you said, but they don't touch on things. They let you see that it's there. You know, like when Asami, when he's he's not sure about anything. He's like, I'm no hero, and Reverend's like, go to this bar, just go in there, and everybody's like, you saved us. We're gonna I'll buy you around. Like you're our hero, and he's like, I'm nobody. He's like, no, we'll fight for you. We like you're the guy that gave us a rally, a hope, belief that there could be a change when we were all feeling so low. And it's like these things that you just get a glimpse of it. You don't even see all the bar conversations, but you can understand how that went, right? You can understand what that scene would be, and they let you fill that in.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like they're like his squad or even his branch. They're part of the United States Navy / the Marine Corps. They were all like, "Hey, yeah, you helped us." They're freaking Japanese like Defense Force lieutenant. You guys, you're awesome. We're gonna buy you a drink. You know. So it's like you're not only like part of their team, you're part of like the whole team. Is like you're part of their team too, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's a series that might have some interesting takes, especially with those early episodes from a rewatch. You know, going in about the time travel element where, you know, yes, we had the suspicions early on, or so there were some suspicions early on that I had made mention of. It wasn't a theory that I certainly had come up with on my own or anything, but I'd be curious to go revisit it and see how much of that kind of influences how I feel about the series. But
yeah, it's like watching it now that you know all the secrets.
Yeah.
It's like playing a video game where you know all the secret patches now. Yeah.
Well, like episode 7 felt like the end of that. What was that magic movie with Michael Caine and the not
Michael
Christian,
Caine.
huh? And like, because there's the one with the Christian Bale, and then there was the one with Michael Caine wasn't the Christian Bale, wasn't he? No, it's the crap.
It's a crap. I haven't seen that one.
No, I can't think of it. This is why I don't do movie reviews. I can't think of the names of the movie. The Illusionist, right?
Oh,
Okay.
With not the guy who played Hulk, but not the current Hulk.
Edward Norton.
Thank you. And he's and the girl from Seventh Heaven. Anyway, so like there's that point at the end of the movie where you see everything from the other side, and you see those moments, the glimpses of that's how this happened. That's how this happened. Oh, that was the turn. That was the trick. In episode 7, when you found out how Bravern came to exist, was that exact, like, they just a flash, like, oh, this moment was this, and this moment was this. Oh, and they kind of show you almost the same scene all over again, but like in the context of that's how Smith knew. That's how Smith knew. That's how, and it kind of creates this weird circle loop of how did Bravern know how to kill him? Because he got told by Bravern how to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's like, don't think too hard about it. Let's just have fun.
Yes, technically that is a time paradox, which is great.
Yeah.
And it's a time loopy paradox, I should say. And Lulu was used her dilemma with the time was a different time scenario, which was the butterfly effect.
Like Days of Future Past sort of thing.
Yeah. She was literally out to change the past.
Yeah.
Now Smith is his story is caught in a time loop because without him like meeting Bravern, he wouldn't know how to become Bravern. Thus, Bravern would never like influence him, and it gets really timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly to quote Doctor Who. But you know,
I just love the reason why Bravern said nope, won't work. I want to pilot you, can't work.
yeah, you can't work. Sorry.
No, because then I'd be touching myself.
What? No, because he would. If Smith was in Bravern, then he would be fighting. He wouldn't be fighting the time. What's her name? The one who's all like.
Kunf.
Well,
yeah,
that's
the one.
also true.
Yeah, and he would be protected by Bravern, and it wouldn't go so. It might actually like get victory, and it wouldn't like be a full sacrifice. You know what I mean?
And
Thus,
he wouldn't have
creating
place to then save Lulu.
I really think it's more just like no, I can't be piloted. I really think it's like I can't be piloted by myself. Nope, just no.
I mean, there is that bit too. I'm not saying that wouldn't be a bit too, but if he was in Bravern, like it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because you would have Lieutenant Smith's soul with Lieutenant Smith's soul getting sacrificed. It'd be like him squared, which would be weird.
Right.
You know?
And,
He would have Smith would have been the Giga Chad. He would have been like, wait. I have a picture of this guy. Oh my God. I know how this guy came into being now.
Yeah, Jessica Biel thanks David Glenn.
Yeah, it's like
it
that.
Is.
It's he's technically
looking like this, like Giga.
Yeah.
He is super Giga Chad. I love it.
Yeah, it's kind of like Guile.
It's Giga Chad Guile.
Yep.
Essentially, yeah.
Or Jean-Claude Van Damme when we need him. He's got 2 butt chins.
But we did. So I did want to show this off here. We have some previews for the one of the toys that's slated to come next year.
Okay.
And this is all CG renders of it, but this is effectively what it should look like in theory.
Okay. Production models.
Exactly.
Nice.
He does the transform thing.
His legs turn into.
Do we get the super form?
I wish.
Not the ultimate form, the super form, where he gets like the things that fly out of the carrier.
Yeah, and the shoulder cannons.
Yeah,
No,
the shoulder cannons.
It'd be great, but I think chances are that'd have to be like a separate kit.
I'm sure, but
I would totally buy that as well.
Yeah,
I would too. I think that'll only happen though if this does well enough.
Yeah,
and I think
they have the green sword. Sorry, go ahead.
And I hate to see it, but I think one of the biggest things that would help this out is if we do get an English dub.
Oh God, yeah.
Because let's be honest, like how many people there are people who are stubborn to say like they won't watch it unless there's an English dub.
Yeah, there are dub dummies that will not read or learn Japanese.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also easier in some ways to bring a normie in to check a show out. Like, hey,
that's true.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you want to check this out? Like, yeah. Wait, I gotta read this. Like, I'm already going out on a wing to like spend 20 minutes to watch this show, and you want me to read?
You gotta. Oh, okay. The dubs are gonna have to, because the issue I have with some of the people doing the American dubs is they're gonna try to, as long as not trying to insert their own, like, because the dialogue is so just not self-aware. I can see somebody doing a dub that just makes it too self-aware and just really cringy and miss all the
yeah, I don't want them to go at like freaking ghost stories.
Or they might silly, or they might just like gay it up, or just like see it really is a story about guy love and not.
No, I don't want them to yaoi it either.
Well, I would say though that if there are any series that kind of deserves to go that way, Bravern sort of is it, because that is like a whole thing about this show.
I mean,
and
yes,
it's not like they have a ton of scenes where they can go and kind of like put them to where they can kind of like even lean in harder and like try to make it more about
like when Smithwick or when Bravern comes in, rips the off or whatever and finds Smith and Lulu, and he's like, "You've been sleeping with her." Like that could be a whole thing that could go a totally different direction.
Yeah.
Like
and I don't
rage.
trust the dubbing houses. I really don't trust the dubbing houses at all.
Yeah, like I'm just saying. I don't disagree that an English dub would help. I also just feel like it could become a different show.
Like I'd rather watch a fan dub instead of freaking watching anything from freaking Funimation or Sentai. No.
Yeah.
Both of them can get pretty woke. It would be the director too. It'd be the dubbing director, which will rewrite and could wokenize it. So,
the wokenizer for the Wokens from Planet Woken.
Yeah. Who knows?
So that's all said and done. Sort of wraps up the Bravern discussion for the time being, because
it's true.
12 episodes were in and out. I feel like maybe it would have been nice to have maybe an extra episode or two in the mix to pace out some things better. Like maybe a nice 15 episode run, but I'll take what I can get.
You know what? A 12 is good. It's short, it's sweet, it's ended. It's what else could you? It ended in a happy ending.
So, with that said, would you guys be interested in maybe finally check out a little bit of that Night and Magic for next week?
I think I could.
Night and Magic.
Yep, it is currently on Crunchyroll. I believe there's Turns out 2 seasons.
Okay.
So it's night and magic.
Yep.
Okay.
Knights and magic. Here, let me.
Knights and magic. Got it. All right. That's homework there, Punkwaddle.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be watching anime as I'm nipping and nagging.
So it is an isekai with fantasy and mechs.
Nice. Yes,
You
yes.
gotta have a little bit of it all.
I think you didn't go too much into it, but you did mention this earlier.
Yeah, we talked about it a few weeks ago because we had I had talked about it one time when you hadn't been here, and then
And just one other idea to throw out at you guys.
Okay.
Because I want to get your guys' opinions on this show since I've talked incessantly about it for the last year.
Lay it on me, Jack.
Check out the first episode of Kamen Rider Geek over on Tubi.
This was also predictable, but I'm not against it.
Yep.
I know you shared some clips and stuff from it, so you know.
Yep. Yeah, I've been trying to do my effort to sell this one before I even knew it was going to be available.
Yeah.
And this one has the nice benefit of having the modern special effects for anyone who isn't necessarily a big fan of like the 70s stuff.
That's okay. I was at a friend's and we were kind of celebrating my birthday early, and we were watching a whole bunch of good man from the 90s.
Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry I missed it Saturday. Happy belated birthday, Snacks.
Oh, it's all good. It was technically yesterday.
Oh.
But yesterday was Easter as well, so,
A lot of things going on.
I wanted to throw it out on a Saturday so I have a day off that I can recover from a hangover, which I totally had.
Yeah, I can tell. That was hilarious, by the way.
That was one drunk jackalope, I tell you what.
Like, let's just say the beginning of the birthday stream on Snacks Channel was pretty tame.
Yeah, pretty tame.
And then you could tell it was getting a little bit more and a little bit more. And then you could tell you're getting a little saucy by the end because I don't think you were calling people the right name. And then we go over to Snow's channel.
Yeah, the Tuck and Roll show.
The Tuck and Roll show. And this guy, I think he was a...
I switched puppets. I switched to Jake the Jackalope. That was hilarious.
And he came he showed about 15, 20 minutes later, which I think he actually took a few shots or something in between because... Let's just say the effects that were hitting him a lot harder by the time he showed up.
Yeah, I had 2 shots of whiskey and about, I don't know how much, 10 ounces of tequila. So that was not so good. I had a hangover. Yep. Let's just say it. Leave it at that.
I wish I didn't miss that show. Oops.
Drunk Waddle was proud.
Drunk Waddle was proud. Snacks was not so happy. Oh my god, my brother woke me up to call me from Japan and wish me a happy birthday and a happy Easter as well. I was like, oh thanks, I feel like shit.
Did it to herself.
Guys, this has been so much fun. And
yep.
I think we're all wrapped up here. Before we go, is there anything you guys want to promote on our way out?
I have to ask you, what model kit, if any, have you started or is currently on?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
you want to currently on a model kit?
I'm currently not on a model kit.
I gotta put this here. No. We have to relight the fire. We have to relight the fire.
I gotta clean my desk up here. Let me hang on. Can I set this up?
That's okay. Spring cleaning is important as well. Yes,
I didn't set the fire, and I didn't keep it burning.
Yeah, my desk is.
Your forge is frozen there, Punkwaddle.
Yeah.
My desk is a mess. I have pencils, I have a bag of like popcorn, which I really should get rid of because calories.
It's well, no, popcorn's actually a decent snacking for calories. It's much more better than other snacker food.
The movie theater butter, though.
Oh yeah, depending on how much it's packed on with butter, that might be yeah.
Yeah, you can shame me for a number of things, snacks.
It's okay. It's okay. My diet's not the best either, but
Like,
Let
oh.
Coach Murphy shame you.
Coach Murphy will tell you go to the gym, Patty.
But like the nearest one is like the planet one.
Oh, the planet one.
Another planet? Like
Planet
Pizza Planet, like Toy
Fatness.
Story?
Yeah, Planet Fatness. Apparently, you could be transgender and go to the women's bathroom, even if you're not anyway looking like man. No, that's another topic for another discussion for another time.
And the thing that baffles me is they have Pizza Day.
Pizza Day. Yes.
So it is Pizza Planet, like Toy Story. I was joking.
Yeah, some people do call it. Some people actually do like mock it and call it Pizza Planet because they have like a first like Friday of the month or something like that, or is it a Monday? I forgot which one it was, but
That's
I don't know.
hilarious.
Like I've seen they have out the little like bowl of Tootsie Rolls, and I get like, hey, give yourself maybe one of these as a little reward for showing up.
Actually, that's actually a good idea. For some people, will bring like gummies to the gym and stuff like that. It actually, when you're working out, you burn a lot of glycogen. So if you eat like a gummy or something like that, that kind of that gives you a quick boost and gives you a little more energy to burn through it.
Okay.
Unless you're like working out half-assed and you don't need that, you're just gonna get fat. But there is a good reason for that. It's like running gel. You know, running gel for people who like go on long runs, and they have like a little sip of like a running gel, and it keeps them going. But yeah,
that makes sense.
Okay.
I should have had running gel when I was doing my 5Ks. That probably would have helped.
It's only 5K. It's not nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
So is that Tuesday or Wednesday night for the Nip and Mag?
It's gonna be tomorrow night. Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow night. It will be tomorrow night because I'm not hanging out with friends and we're not watching like just a whole bunch of freaking like Ultraman and Gridman and and a lot of freaking kung fu movies. Oh my god, that was fun. But yeah, that's why I was gonna do one last week, but I ended up not being able to come back in time. So yeah, sorry guys. This week tomorrow for sure.
All right,
count on it.
Okay.
I will try.
Hey,
I'll try to show.
That's okay. If you don't, that's fine. If you do, that's fine.
So, real quick. Well, first off, today is the the birthday of my YouTube channel.
Is it really?
Yeah, I started off on April Fools to see if people would think it was a joke or not. Apparently, it's not a joke.
Yeah,
but I'll probably do a post or something later, and probably do something say thanks everybody. But I thought about doing that this weekend, but with Easter and everything and spending time with family, I didn't have as much time to work on videos. But did you guys either get any good pranks or pull any tweet or anything out, or a good April Fool's chide?
I can't say I did this year.
I
was a little boring.
Yeah, I threw a couple of zingers, one at the gym, one at the grocery store, a couple at work. But other than that, not really. A couple of zingers, though, here and there. Just for other people, like, oh, yeah, it is April Fool's.
Well, in case any of you guys saw it, I'll say it here first because I don't think there's many people watching. But, yeah, I'm not quitting Fortnite or video games. That was just a joke.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
I know
okay
there's
to
a
quit
sock.
Fortnite.
I know there's a sock that'll be probably upset when he hears about this, but
Yeah, well, he can suck a bag of dicks
well,
or
if the
dickies.
sock,
My bad, dickies.
yeah.
Yes.
See, so as for myself, I will be on tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow before your nip and nag
Mhm.
with Pops and Stone Loki for the week for Talk Hardware. This week we are going into the, I believe, 1994 film Mom and Dad Save the World.
Nice.
For anyone who's unfamiliar with it, it is basically just a movie about sort of a middle-aged Flash Gordon saving the world from John Lovitz.
Yeah, I remember seeing the movie a long time ago when I was younger, like on a Saturday afternoon or something, and it was actually pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I think that was one of the movie night movies that we watched one time. Remember
HBO
movie night
apparently pushed
movies?
it really hard.
We used to go to the video store and rent movies for movie night.
Yeah, and then we'd sit around a VCR and TV and pop our popping corn.
Yep.
Maybe even get some Twix.
Yep.
Some Skittles.
And it used to be not like a pseudonym for having sex. Netflix and chill. Netflix and chill.
Movie night was just hanging out with a bunch of people. It wasn't an orgy. I mean,
yeah. It was just,
people brought pizza and beer.
Hey, we have TV, we have VCR, and we have cassette. Let's play.
We don't have streaming internet. We all gather to watch said thing, have shared experience. Yay.
Yeah. We have the Star Wars on VHS. What?
Mm-hmm. Which version?
Yes.
Back then there was only one version.
I watched the originals first, and then we got the new freaking the updated ones when they released them. I watched the new ones in the theaters, which was great, but also I was too young to know to like be able to nitpick all of the differences. I was just like, hey, Star Wars is cool.
Well, I remember watching the updated one. I was like, what does this add to the movie? Like, it's cool CGI stuff, but it doesn't really change.
Well, this has been my master plan all along. I'm George Lucas, and I always wanted you to see Sebulba in 4K. I always intended for you to see the alien poop.
That's
wait. This is a bad idea.
Gator, I thought you would like to see your Uncle Yoda in CG. I didn't think you wanted the puppet.
Oh yeah, CG Yoda is not bad, but Puppet Yoda is far superior.
Right. If there's no puppet hole, I don't know what rhymes with that. That doesn't sound terrible.
I don't think there was a puppet hole for Yoda. I think it was all like servos and like
puppet hole. I have not.
Yeah.
Fair enough. He definitely didn't have a puppet hole when he was fighting Count Dooku.
Yes, no, of course not. It was CGI.
Yeah.
That was funny though. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, Yoda can fight!"
Yeah, it was cool for the lore.
Yes,
folks. I think with that we're gonna shut down. But while we may be heading out, I want you guys to know we're still here. We still function, but we're just gonna keep the conversation going on behind the scenes. Yeah. Take care, guys. Till next time, we're closing up.
Wait, I still function.
Wanna bet?